You are listening to the IoT For All Media Network.
So I wanted to kind of move out of this conversation just a bit and talk about something a bit more high level that I think would be great to have to get your perspective on as you lead the IoT business for Vodafone, and just understand kind of how you see the market um, in IoT currently and where you kind of see it going. Any key trends, things that our audience should really be on the lookout for, kind of what is the current state like, and where do you see it kind of evolving to from a growth and a trends perspective?
Yeah. So IoT is still a significantly growing market, but it's not a niche market anymore like it
Right.
was about 10 years ago, right? There are many IoT applications out there, and every day we kind of use IoT without sometimes even being aware of it.
Sure.
Now, what is happening at the moment, and what has also happened through the COVID pandemic, is that basically every customer thinks about how can I make my business more digital? How can I connect my devices? A lot of companies were not able to send their service teams to repair their machines throughout the world during COVID, which means that they want to make sure they can reach and manage machines remotely. And that has actually really driven the market. And at this moment, more and more customers are thinking about IoT not anymore as an innovative technology, but
Mhm.
really as an operational asset
Sure.
which needs to work. It will be part of critical applications such as autonomous driving or monitoring electric grid networks of a country. And that's one big trend we're seeing, that IoT is really becoming an operational asset. The other big trend is also that IoT saves a lot of CO2 emissions, through saving petrol or making things more efficient in general. And sustainability is also a big driver for IoT at this moment.
Absolutely. And you mentioned the pandemic, and one thing I've found very interesting is the new use cases and applications of technology that have kind of risen to the top of the priority list for a lot of companies due to the pandemic, whether it's associated with smart buildings, workspaces, the healthcare space in general. Are you seeing any trends around those areas that maybe or I guess around those use cases that have become more important of a focus because of the pandemic?
Yeah. Uh, Healthcare cases, remote
Hmm.
patient monitoring, that has become more important. Then also through the pandemic and the big funds that governments put out there in order to
Sure.
support their economies, that
Right.
actually has a big focus on sustainability, smart buildings. Buildings is a big area where there's a lot of investment. Smart cities as well, also collecting information, making smarter traffic flows. So basically, healthcare is one, buildings is another one, and smart industry and smart cities is also a
Right.
big trend we're seeing at this moment.